All right. I believe in the God factor to existence. I believe in the supernatural. I believe in the grace of God. I believe in the hand of God that can be explained by men, that cannot be fathomed by men, that cannot be comprehended by men. I believe in it. I believe in miracles. I believe in signs. I believe in wonders. I know that people know how to walk. We know how to walk. We know how to work hard. We know how to pursue things, targets and visions and goals. But there is always a God factor to every outstanding success that I've seen in the Word of God and even in the lives of believers in our contemporary days. I'm convinced that when God is helping you, your success cannot be explained. There are a whole lot of things that will happen in your life that you cannot explain it. Because it will be so big that you can't equate it with your human capacity to produce. You can't equate it with your human energy and connection to produce. If you try to equate it, it will outweigh whatever you think you know and whatever connection you think you have. That is the God's factor. There is no way Joseph can explain how he became the second in command in Egypt. That is the God's factor. There is no way Daniel can explain how his life was spared in the dens of the lion. That is the God's factor. There is no way the sons of the prophet can explain how the axe head floated. That is God's factor. There is no way Moses can explain how he went into Egypt to bring out 3 million people. That is the God's factor. If you are born again, make sure you always desire this God's factor to work for you. Don't be so trapped, so entangled with your ability to do anything and forget that there's a God factor to success in this kingdom, to greatness in this kingdom, to making you outstanding as a child of God, as a believer. There's always a God factor. I believe so much in it. I believe so much in it. If you go throughout the Bible, you see a lot of the hand of God at work in the Word of God. And in the lives of the people of God, you will see the hand of God at work. That is the God factor. A woman that her womb was removed and yet became pregnant. When the doctors opened her up and they saw the baby, the doctors, they ran away. Because it was the same doctors that did the operation on her, removed the womb, removed the fallopian tube, and said this woman, medically, she was certified that she can never conceive. But she took him. Hey! That is the God factor. And for the God's factor to manifest in your life, you need to build your faith. You need to build your faith. A whole lot of times, some people are busy working so much on their human ability, skill, goals, and targets, and doing everything humanly to succeed is good. And sometimes, why it's annoying to me is because they are believers. We as people of God, we don't need to operate like the people of the world. No. There is a big gallows. Like Abraham told the rich man that found himself in the place of torment. He said, there's a big space between us. You can't come to our side and we can't come to your side. A whole lot of believers, they are just operating like unbelievers. That is why they are struggling and failing. Yes. That is why they cannot really measure up for favor. I mean, favor that will shake them. Things to happen, they must, no. Because they measure more on the human capacity and forget about the God's part. One day of God's favor can last you for 20 years. One day of God's favor can turn your life forever. Hey, people of God, awake to the God's factor in your life. You are born again to enjoy help. He said, I've come that ye might have what? Life. and have it abundantly. You're born again to enjoy divine assistance. Take advantage of it. Don't operate like the people of the world. That is where my own strength comes from. That is where my success comes from.